I've never done anything like this before. My wife is not happy about it, but doing nothing gives tacit approval to what's been going on in our nation's capital. I simply must do something. My daughter says I need to enroll people by explaining to them some key points that they may be missing. One person might be swayed to see a vision of the world that my son calls woke. So I ask you to wake the hell up. Misogyny is the outward contempt and disregard of women. If you have a mother, is it okay with you if someone grabbed your body in a sexual way? If your wife was ignored or disrespectful at work, would that be okay with you? I guess it would not. Women must assume their rightful place of leadership soon if our country is going to be saved. To assume a Democrat does not want strong immigration policy is folly. Of course we want controls at our borders and our policies. Of course we want to feel safe in our homes. As an environmentalist, I have read hundreds of books, articles, dissertations, and reports on the environment. We probably don't have that in common. What we do have in common is good old Mother Earth. Every atom in your body, every atom in mine, including the ones that cause cancer disease, come from this planet. We cannot ignore that fact. To do so is at our peril. I am a Democrat, have been all of my life. It has nothing to do with how I feel about law and order. Most all Democrats that I know think criminals should be locked up and start making license plates or working on a farm for their food or some other productive thing. Anything other than sitting around lifting weights and watching soap operas. It was the Democrat in the White House who last brought a balanced budget to our nation. It was the Democrat who initiated a program where welfare recipients were given 3 years of assistance and then good luck. It was a Democrat who stared down Russia, what became the end of the world, if not for the actions of one Russian submarine commander. It was a Democrat that set aside much of the land that's become a national parks. The list of Democratic accomplishments is a long one, and we cannot forget that history. I understand that having a 401k bump is good for everybody, but you cannot eat money. Donald Trump only wants one thing. He will do anything for it, power, and the attention that comes with it. Under this president, nuclear war seems like a narcissistic dream, a megalomanic's perfect outcome. Many years ago, while doing research with a lieutenant colonel from the Air Force, our findings concluded that 12 hours after a nuclear incident or bird flu outbreak, stores in New York City would become empty. People would stay home from their jobs. The grid and power and water would be disrupted. Is that what you want? We must impeach this guy pronto. He and his staff have sold us out to the Russians to feather their bed. The only president in 75 years who has not shown his taxes. To his own Secretary of State has called him a moron for asking about nuclear war options. I'll tell you, China will not sit idly by. Do you want a future for your children that does not include eating radioactive tomatoes? Being sheep led to slaughter is not what I'm willing to accept. You get what you accept. Get involved. Join the real revolution that has future as its rallying cry.